What a brutal match this is gonna be. Close friends turned into bitter enemies, and Nash and Triple H climb the ladder, retrieve the sledgehammer, and you can use that sledgehammer to take out your opponent, and Triple H just unloading with heavy artillery rights. But with Nash being 6'11, he's going to have that size advantage over Triple H. But if there's one thing we know about the game, Triple H, is just how much he is willing to go through, just how far he is willing to go. You don't end up with a moniker like Cerebral Assassin and, be the nicest guy in the world, because that's just not who Triple H is. And Kevin Nash now turning things around, now really bringing the fight to Triple H. And Kevin Nash earlier this year was fired by Triple H. What seemed to be issues between Triple H and CM Punk ended out turning to be issues between these two former friends. And Nash ending up returning and targeting Triple H, the man who fired him. The thing about life is sometimes you can't trust everybody. Your friends aren't always who they say they are. And that's what Triple H found out about Kevin Nash, who just kicked Triple H in the back to make sure Triple H couldn't get a hold of that ladder. That ladder is going to be necessary in order to climb and retrieve the sledgehammer. But just like a sledgehammer, Nash just nailing Triple H in the head with the top of the steel ladder. There's no way Triple H or Nash are 100% in this match, especially after the damage that Nash has done to Triple H. Both of these men have been through it in their historic careers, but off the announced desk, Triple H takes out Kevin Nash. And now look at Triple H go unloading on Kevin Nash. This has been made personal by Kevin Nash. And Triple H is going to do anything to make sure that Kevin Nash gets exactly what he deserves. And Triple H, what a shot. Nash almost going over the barricade. This time, Nash over the barricade into the crowd. This is going to give Triple H some time to breathe a little bit here. Buying valuable time. But what this is also doing is giving Kevin Nash some time to recover. And while Triple H... I couldn't even get the words out of my mouth before Kevin Nash collided with a big elbow to counter Triple H. What an elbow from Kevin Nash. Like I said, it's that size advantage that Kevin Nash has over Triple H that could be the big difference maker with a snake eyes on top of the ring barricade taking out Triple H. There used to be a little group called The Click. Triple H, Kevin Nash, Shawn Michaels, Razor Ramon. And into the steel post went Kevin Nash. Triple H has got to be on his A game. Beyond his A game. But the thing is, when you know somebody for so long, you know everything they're capable of, everything they are willing to do inside the ring. And the knee of Kevin Nash seems to be bothering him. Nash has had his knees replaced quite a few times in his career. So it's no surprise that Triple H would find a way to target the knees of Kevin Nash. And now with Kevin Nash holding onto that knee, it won't be too much of a surprise when Triple H starts to continue the attack after the knee. Oh! The side of the ladder going to the side of the knee of Kevin Nash. To no surprise, is the Cerebral Assassin willing to go to extreme lengths to take out Kevin Nash. And again, to the back of the knee. That's how you take the size advantage away from your opponent. And that huge metal ladder right onto the knee. He's going to drop it. Oh! Right to the point. Using the top of the ladder and just driving it into the knee of Kevin Nash. You know, once upon a time, ironically, CM Punk during all of this was involved in a little bit of this at one point. An issue between CM Punk and Triple H turned out to be Triple H and Kevin Nash. But Triple H and CM Punk have their own issues. And it was CM Punk who had mentioned click is the sound that Kevin Nash's knees make. Well, it might be the sound that his knees make after this match. If there's anything left of his knee after this match. And Triple H, no. The figure 4 using the ladder. Figure 4 using the ladder. And you can see Kevin Nash's face. It tells it all. He's writhing in pain as Kevin Nash. You can hear him screaming in agony. Kevin Nash's leg was trapped in the ladder. The only intent of Triple H is to destroy his opponents, to rip them limb from limb, do whatever it takes to get his hand held high as his opponent looks up at the sky. The way that this relationship has exploded this way, who knew? All the lies and deception between the relationship that Triple H and Kevin Nash had. Oh! And just dropping the ladder on the knee of Kevin Nash. Just how dangerous Triple H can be. The Game, the Cerebral Assassin, the King of Kings. A man of many monikers for many different reasons. Because he's the man he needs to be for the fight that he goes into. And it seems Triple H has decided to be the Cerebral Assassin. But that seems to be every time he gets into situations like these. When you get into extreme matches like these, you got to think about that injured neck of Triple H. How that could cost him in this match. You saw the way that he flew into the ladder, the way his neck. Let's take a look at this one more time. The Irish whip into the ladder by Kevin Nash. And then the way Triple H bounced off the rope onto the floor. It was not a pretty landing whatsoever. And just sliding the ladder in the face of Triple H. But as maniacal as Triple H can be, is as diabolical as Kevin Nash can. You had to wonder, this was part of why these two were able to get along so well for so long. Kevin Nash feeling betrayed. After getting fired by Triple H, that feeling of betrayal. Triple H wouldn't return any of his phone calls. But the problem is, whose fault was it really when Kevin Nash was doing all the dirty work behind Triple H's back? There's all kinds of emotions flowing in this match. You can feel the emotions between these two with every intent to destroy the other, intent to get the most out of their revenge in this ladder match, just to retrieve a sledgehammer that can cause even more damage. And Kevin Nash with a sidewalk slam as Triple H in pain, back, his spine connecting with the steel ladder. Let's take a look at this Sidewalk slam one more time onto the ladder. Absolutely devastating to Triple H. These two will go to extreme lengths to inflict hell on each other. And you gotta wonder, what's the limit? How much are these two willing to go through? These two have already been through so much in their illustrious careers. Oh, what a slingshot. Triple H bounced head off the ladder. You had to know something like this was possible. All the damage that these two could inflict upon each other. How much more can Triple H even take from this? Both of these men are destroyed. Kevin Nash's knee has been destroyed by Triple H in this match. Because Triple H going into this knew that that was a weakness of Kevin Nash. Oh no, not this. Just to end this. If you're going to end it, just end it. But Kevin Nash looking to go one step further. When it comes to feeling betrayed by a friend, there's nothing a man won't be willing to do to destroy somebody that ruined, that broke their trust. All the history between these two. He's going to, and Triple H somehow able to send Kevin Nash over the table, but it took a lot out of Triple H to do so. I don't know how Triple H was able to do it, but he was able to dig down deep to do so. And with Nash now over on the other side of the announce desk, Triple H finds himself back in the ring, and he grabs the ladder. Is Triple H going to use the opportunity to climb and retrieve the sledgehammer, his sledgehammer that he's known to use, that he's inflicted so much pain to so many opponents? And the game setting up the ladder. It's placed perfectly. He's very close. And he's got his hands on the tip of the sledgehammer. But here comes Kevin Nash, and Kevin Nash takes Triple H down. Kevin Nash going to place the ladder in the corner. Kevin Nash not going to take any chances by keeping that ladder up. I wonder why Nash didn't go for the sledgehammer. Maybe he wants to inflict more pain as they bounce Triple H off the ladder. And a choke slam. An emphatic choke slam taking out the game, Triple H. How much more pain does Kevin Nash want to inflict on Triple H before he decides to climb the ladder and retrieve the sledgehammer? What could Kevin Nash possibly be looking for under the ring? Oh no. Oh my. This is not good. This is not good. Kevin Nash will stop at nothing to pull out all the stops to take out a former friend with bringing a table into the mix. It's hard to decide, it's hard to say what can go through the mind of either of these two men who have so much anger towards each other. All the years of friendship just destroyed in mere months. That's enough to destroy a man for quite some time. As the straps come down of Kevin Nash, it's only a matter of time to finish Triple H once and for all. A jackknife, and it'll be all over. But Triple H driving Nash into the ladder that Kevin Nash placed there earlier. Triple H, perhaps on pure instinct to take out Kevin Nash, realizing he was in deep trouble. And now Triple H has that ladder up again, driving it into the midsection, knocks Kevin Nash to the outside onto the floor. And now Triple H setting up that ladder. Triple H trying to open up the ladder. You can This could be the game's best chance. Triple H climbs the ladder. He's almost there. But back into the ring is Kevin Nash, who starts to make the climb slowly. Triple H slowly trying to get to the carabiner to unhook the sledgehammer. And now it's Kevin Nash who's knocking Triple H out. Oh! Sledgehammer off the skull of Kevin Nash. And again, Kevin Nash falls through the table. Off the ladder, through the table, and Triple H is standing tall. And now Triple H has full control of his baby, his sledgehammer. The amount of damage that Triple H can do with the sledgehammer now, it's only a matter of time. Does Kevin Nash even realize where he's at? If he doesn't know, he's gonna, right to the knee. And it's only gonna get worse. Every part of the body of Kevin Nash is being destroyed with that sledgehammer. And now there's no more use for that ladder, at least for now. Now that Triple H has got sledgehammer in hand, Kevin Nash brutally beaten. It seems that Triple H is just waiting for Kevin Nash to look him in the eyes, so Triple H can take that sledgehammer. No. Kevin Nash. And now a pedigree. A pedigree. Triple H's patented finishing move. Kevin Nash not going to be able to get away from it this time. And now Triple H turns his head back and looks back at that sledgehammer. But you can hear the chant from the crowd here at TLC. One more time. What the WWE Universe wants, it seems they're gonna get. Oh, no. I think it's a little bit too late for her to put up the too sweet, Kevin Nash. You caused all this and it could have been prevented. Oh, right to the skull. And to hell with that. Message has been delivered. And the game has defeated Kevin Nash. What a brutal match this was. This ladder match. This war. I don't even want to say a match. It was war between these two. How far they were willing to go to put their bodies through, to inflict pain on the other. And now Triple H exchanging some words. Or not even exchanging, Kevin Nash laid out. Triple H is sharing some final words for Kevin Nash. Let's take a look at that final blow to the skull that knocked Kevin Nash off the ladder through the table. And then Triple H would viciously beat Kevin Nash in the back of the leg with the sledgehammer through to the body of Kevin Nash. And then it would be Triple H's patented finisher, the pedigree. And then Nash, with a desperation move, would beg for mercy, saying for the too sweet. Triple H said, nope, you can suck on that. And then a sledgehammer right to the skull. 1, 2, and 3. And Triple H took out Kevin Nash. And Triple H makes everything right tonight by taking out Kevin Nash once and for all. And Triple H stands tall here at tables, ladders, and chairs as Kevin Nash gets stretchered out.